Hey guys, what's good? Today we've got another Wi-Fi battle. This one's on the battle spot, and it's a doubles rating battle. So let's get to it. Basically, I saw his team, and I thought these guys were the best for the job. I was a little nervous about Ditto because I did not want him copying my Shuckle. Now, what you'll notice is Shuckle and Aromatisse are the main stars of the set, and they're one of my more favorite starts. And I mean, you'll see the Shuckle set revealed as the battle goes on, and I'll just explain my thought processes here. I was really hoping the Ditto wouldn't copy my Shuckle, as I said earlier, but I didn't really know the mechanics, so I'm glad it copied Aromatisse. Now, I did not see that poison jab coming. I was glad it didn't do that much damage, but yeah. So I figured the Ditto's Choice Scarf. So I figured it was only going to really choose the one attacking move my Aromatisse has, which is Moonblast. So, excuse me. So I wasn't really worried too much. But as you can see, I have a contrary Shuckle, and Shell Smash is great because it rockets up my defenses pretty quickly and lowers my attack. And you'll understand why lowering the attack point is actually really important. So he sends in an Electrode, and I'm honestly not worried too much about that Electrode. I figured the worst it can do is Thunder, which really isn't too scary. But Donphan knocked off my leftovers, which again really isn't a big deal. But there we go. We see this power split, and Shuckle just really helps out with crowd control, because when it power splits something with that such low attack, it just makes an attacker not able to do much damage. So as you also saw, I did Infestation. So it's basically a trapper sort of stalling kind of set, and it's a lot more effective than it sounds. Not much can touch it, especially after a Trick Room power split. So as you can see, like, I deem Kabutops right over there probably the most important threat on the field, because in the rain, I'm sure it's going to Swords Dance, which it does, as you'll see. And in the rain, it's just going to hit hard. I know it has Aqua Jet, so really wanted to be careful about that. So we see the Electrode gets Thunder off, and it really didn't do too much damage. But the Kabutops, excuse me, got its Swords Dance off. It went for the Aqua Jet, which is super effective, and look how much I survived with. I thought that was pretty good damage. That was a good damage roll for me. I decided to take care of the Electrode in like a small way. I infested it to make sure, you know, even though I'm not really focusing it on it too much, because I figured the Moonblast would take out the Kabutops, so I wanted to make sure I can get some residual damage going on. I have the Binding Band on Shuckle, so that increases the damage from 1/8 to 1/6 every turn. And since it lasts 4 to 5 turns, it's a pretty devastating move, especially since some of my team carries Will-O-Wisp. So I have Will-O-Wisp. I recently added a Tyranitar to my team, and I've been testing it around on Showdown, and that makes it even more deadly. But yeah, so as you can see, the Ditto copied my Shuckle, and at first I was a little worried about that, because I figured, okay, it's going to do the exact same thing I'm doing to him that it does, that he's going to do that to me. And then I realized, oh right, he's Scarf, so what's the thing he's going to do? Well, he's not going to lock himself into a non-attacking move, and honestly, if I can get a burn off on Shuckle, which is why I sent out Kofagrigus now, it's no threat, because even if he infests me, he'll be losing more per turn than I would. But I deem the Electrode a bigger threat now, and I'm thinking, okay, I really need to get rid of this, because the worst Shuckle can do to my team is 1/6 damage, which after 6 turns it's going to kill me, but I figured my Shuckle versus Shuckle, it's going to work, because I have Rest. Shell Smash, obviously, and Power Split aren't going to really do much against Shuckle v Shuckle. but since I have Rest, I can easily get that stuff back, and since he only has access to Infestation, and he can only use it 5 times, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'll win that matchup. So I wanted to get rid of that Electrode before too much goes down, and I figured, I'm pretty sure at this point I thought Infestation would take Electrode out, so I just Will-O-Wisp the Shuckle to get that rolling. And let's see. So I'm still asleep as Shuckle, which I think isn't too big of a deal. I'm probably around 3/4 health at this point, or I will be after Infestation goes, I think. I'm not really sure. We'll see in a second. But, oh yeah, no, I'm way fine. And, so yeah, I figured I'll tech Shuckle, I'll die this turn, and I'll bring my next guy in, and we'll just focus fire on the Shuckle. So, let's see how that goes. So I get my Infestation off, which is great. And that's the thing about this one pairing. Infestation's a special move, but it makes contact, so if I do turn anyone on the opposition mummy, I have to make sure I have my Shell Smashes up so I can proceed to infest. I generally think 2 Shell Smashes is good enough defenses to get through any physical or special threats, and especially with Mawwile's Intimidate. And at this point in time, I mean, you're not going to see this for a while because I'm still breeding it, but at this point in time with Tyranitar's Sandstream, I really have nothing to worry about Shuckle. And there we go. Shuckle goes down. And that was the game. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Expect some more battles more often. And with that, have a good day.